This is a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus for this upcoming week. If this one doesn't resonate so much, please check your natal chart and my other readings. If you're a cross watcher, keep in mind that the energies might be reversed for you. And if you want to order your own private reading, you can find all of my info down below in the description box. So this is the overall energy of the reading. We're going to do the present situation, you, them, the advice, and then the outcome. So we have someone who's hurt. Now, I do think this person was slow. I think this person wasn't willing to meet you halfway, or they weren't sure about you, or they weren't willing to kind of, get off their hiney and do what they needed to do to keep this relationship. And now they're having some regrets because I do think that you have cut this person out and you're moving forward. So we have the Three of Swords here. That is a disappointment. It's a heartbreak, a heartache, a breakup. And I do think at one point this person hurt you pretty deeply, but I do think they are feeling the pain right now. They made you cry, but now it's definitely like their turn to cry about it. We have the Lovers in reverse, major for Gemini, but this is, well, potentially what could have been a soulmate connection or a long-term commitment or something that kind of lasted the test of time, but it's in disarray now. There's a breakup here. We have the Ten of Swords, that's pain, it's grief, it's guilt, feeling stabbed in the back. It's also kind of being done with the situation. You have a lot of tens here, and in the tarot, a 10 indicates the end of a cycle. So yeah, you're closing out this cycle and inviting in new energy. So let's look at the present situation. So we have this Hanged One in reverse. This is Pisces energy, but this is also release. This is letting go of something. It's not being willing to kind of stick around and wait for this person to make up their mind. And I do think that was part of the problem. This person couldn't decide if they wanted you or if they wanted a long-term relationship with you, or they would make you a priority. But you're chalking up this relationship to a missed opportunity with that Ace of Cups in reverse. It could have gone everywhere, and now it's going nowhere. We have the Sun card, major for Leo. You could have been dealing with a Leo, or you have Leo in your chart. But this is a realization, or this is you seeking out your happiness. I think that this relationship has made you deeply unhappy. I think you spent a lot of time and energy and effort trying to make it work, and now, well, now you have to embrace your own joy here. Maybe you're looking for a period of happiness like the Sun would offer to you. And it's possible that this card resonates in more than one way. All right, let's look at you. So we have this King of Swords here. That is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. You could have been dealing with one of those signs. The King of Swords is very logical. He's very much the Sherlock Holmes of the deck. He's only interested in the facts. He looks at his head and not his heart. Super logical, super cold, super intellectual. So you may be looking at this relationship with this intellectual energy. You may have air in your chart. You could have been dealing with an air sign. Maybe you were simply dealing with someone who was cold, somebody who wouldn't let you in. And we have this Nine of Wands in the reverse. I do think that this relationship took an emotional toll on you. That's being battered and bruised. In the upright, this is still sticking it out, hoping that you could win. In the reverse, this is a defeat. It's kind of throwing up your hands and saying, you know what? I can't do this anymore. We have the Fool card here, major for Aries, but this is also about fresh energy. It's a new start. I think you're wanting a fresh beginning. I think you want to close this out. I think you want something fun. The Fool can be fun energy, taking a risk, going out there and seeing what's available to you. It's having a good time. I do get this sense that you've been like mired down in these dark feelings and you want something fresh. All right. We have the Temperance card in reverse, major for Sagittarius. You could have been dealing with a Sag, or you have Sag in your chart. Or this is you not being patient. Temperance is very much a patient, healing, balance kind of a card, and this is, you know what, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm going to blow this up with the Tower. Major Arcana for Scorpio. But this is an ending. And you have planting seeds for the future with that Seven of Coins. That is working on something new for yourself. I do think you're kind of blowing this up so that you can invite something new and fresh and maybe even fun into your life. All right, let's look at your last set and then we're going to look at your person. We have the Six of Swords. That's walking away or rowing away from someone or moving into calmer waters. You can see like those jagged waves in the foreground and how things progressively calmer. We have the Three of Wands. That's manifesting your future. It's looking towards, it's taking an action and then waiting for a reaction. I think what you're waiting for is this Ten of Pentacles. You want some stability in your life. For some of you, you're looking for marriage. You're looking for a foundation with someone that you can build and grow. And I don't think this person was giving it to you. But I do think they're gonna regret it. Because let's take a look at them. So we have this Five of Cups here. This is regrets about probably their past behavior. That's just a guess. Five of Cups is thinking about what went wrong, what you could have done differently, but it's kind of like a crying over spilled milk sort of card. It's not like you can pick that fluid up and put it right back in the cups and they'll be the same. It'll never be the same again. We have the Emperor card in reverse, Major Arcana for Aries. But this is about somebody who doesn't have their stuff together. It's someone who's feeling like things are out of control. So the Emperor in the upright is bringing order to chaos. It's, making a list. It's getting things together, getting things on schedule. In the reverse, this is someone who has an issue, like with control or organization or timing. This can be someone who's very chaotic, or it can be someone who's a control freak. But regardless, they have an issue with keeping things in order. And we have the Three of Swords here. That's pain, that's grief. It's a heartbreak, a heartache. I do think this person is hurting. I do think they regret your loss. But I don't think that they were able to kind of get it together. We have that Five of Cups again. We also have this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You could have been dealing with another earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Virgo. But this is analysis paralysis. This is someone who took too long. The Chariot in reverse, Major for Cancer. It's no momentum, no movement. I think they're regretting their inaction here is what I'm seeing. They weren't giving you what you need. They weren't willing to move this relationship forward. And I think you finally got sick of it. Now we have this Eight of Wands in reverse. Again, that's no messages coming in. That's a lack of movement. And this person is feeling some burdens here at that Ten of Wands. That's emotional burdens. It's feeling exhausted. I do think that it's almost like the karma has come back around for them. They're realizing what they lost. I do think they're feeling it. They're feeling that pain. And I do think this person brought you a lot of pain. So, I don't know. In a way, it just came back home to roost. All right, let's look at your advice. We have that Nine of Wands in reverse. That's letting go. Ace of Swords is cutting somebody loose. And the Two of Swords is a head over heart decision. I do think your advice here is to cut them loose and to start anew, like start with fresh energy for this new year. We have affirmation for healing the heart. I think you're getting yourself back together. And we have rebirth and reinvention. This is moving forward. This is kind of like that death energy. You're changing, you're growing. And for your outcome here, we have the Hierophant. That's you. Major Arcana for Taurus. You're in the upright here. We have the Fool, taking a risk, fresh energy coming in. The Wheel of Fortune. I do think a lot of you are being set on your path. Also keep in mind that's a sign associated with the fixed sign. So it's Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. I think you're headed on a new path. I think you're going to be inviting fresh energy, a new cycle for you. Probably some exciting new things. Like the Fool is about adventure. You see how he has that knapsack. He's headed out and see what's in front of him. So this is good. This is an exciting time. You're getting a new cycle here. All right, let me know down below if this resonated at all for you. Please like and subscribe since I do free weekly readings here on YouTube. And if you want your own private reading, you can find my info down below. All right, blessed be.